We rolling? Yeah, look at this nigga Dooski EP and shit, bro. Hold on. So you was telling me about how you EP'd the pod yesterday.
Oh yeah, oh god.
And they some.
Hey man, shout out. I got to shout them out real quick.
Yes sir.
Y'all gotta tune in, bro. They lit.
Yeah, you was telling me they was fire, bro. You was telling me they was fire, man. So shout out anybody from the city. You feel me?
Hey, shout out MWM Sandbox Podcast on YouTube. Sandbox Podcast.
I might be hip to him, bro. I think I might have seen a couple clips from him. Regardless, though, anybody from Columbus, Ohio, right now, turn it right now.
No cut.
Shout out to the whole city, the whole land. You feel me? We champions right now. That shit feel good. Football, we just a football city for real, bro. But I peeped, because we was talking about it a little bit on the pod, on the live stream, not on the pod. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers trying to claim Ohio.
Yeah,
Bro, that shit
that's
crazy.
It's like once the shit popping, they want to hop on the wave.
Bro,
and shit.
no cap. And it's the same. I think it's the same shit with podcasting, bro. Like,
yeah,
we been podcasting.
Oh,
you
God.
feel me? And this ain't no disrespect to nobody that podcast, but
there's niggas that copied exactly our flow and everything.
a whole format. And just when they seen us blowing or doing well, so it's like that should be crazy, bro. But I had a question, like, cause we talked about Bow Wow, you feel me, on the live stream. We ain't talk about it on the pod. But Bow Wow, for those of y'all that don't know, Shad Moss came out and start claiming Ohio, Columbus, Ohio at that. He said he run this city. He said nobody will ever be bigger than him from this city. And he said all of that after we won the championship. So us, you feel me, Columbus, Ohio natives, we didn't get mad that he rich or that he was at the game or no. Well, I don't know. Why you think people was mad?
It's the extra shit he said, bro.
Yeah.
It's all about the extra shit, bro. He said so much shit that he didn't even have to say, like, if you from the city, you from the city. Like, you ain't got to go all the way out your way to be like, yeah, I'm from the city. This is my city,
No
nigga.
cap.
You ain't got
No
do all
cap.
that, bro.
And then I think the worst part was when you dissed us to just end up saying that you from here. Like,
yeah.
don't diss nobody from, because when you say that you the biggest from Columbus, Ohio, and you the biggest that will ever be from Columbus, Ohio, that's dissing everybody that's here.
Yeah.
That's basically
Okay.
saying that and that's acknowledging that you don't know what's going on. It's a lot of talent here, bro. You feel me? We not going to discredit none of his career, none of that. But
Hey, but look, even if he was the hardest, whatever, niggas that's the hardest from their city, they don't say that. Period. Niggas that's hard in whatever, if they the number one person or thing in whatever field they in, you don't say that to other people, like trying to you know what I mean?
and it's like, if that's the case, then put everybody in there. You feel
Exactly.
me? Don't just single out Columbus. Say everybody. You feel me? Because you comparing yourself to motherfuckers from Columbus when we do have artists here like Trippie Redd and all of them that done did numbers. You feel me? But you kind of like doing what is. I mean, I would say it's not who we are now. It's not our identity now. But back in the day, like not long ago, Columbus, we was known for just hating on each other, bro. And that's what he just did. It's like, instead of saying that ain't nobody gonna be as big as you, you could have shouted somebody out that you know from here.
Exactly.
But you don't really know nobody, you feel me? You're not really tapped in. I said all that to say, though, he's supposed to be coming to Columbus and doing Uncle Joe's podcast. Shout out to Uncle Joe's podcast. I seen him with MG Sleepy. He got Bow Wow, Shad Moss booked. You feel me? We're going to see what that's about. But I love to see anybody from the city eating. But I did have a question for you, bro, because Bow Wow did somewhat the opposite of what you did. You feel me? Born, raised in Columbus, moved to Atlanta and
born in Atlanta, raised in Columbus.
you know, and that's you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you came. He was born in Columbus, raised in Atlanta. You was born in Atlanta, raised a little bit out there, but then raised up a lot out here.
Yeah, majority. I'm from Columbus. When people ask me, I'm from Columbus.
Okay.
You feel me?
That was gonna be my question because I wouldn't have had no problem if Shad Moss did that. Like if he was to just say, I'm from Atlanta, I've been here for 20 years, 25 years.
Yeah, exactly. The way I look at it, like where you from, it's like where you grew up. That's how I look
Yeah.
at it. It's not really like where you was born. Like you can still like rep it, but it's really like where you grew up.
No cap, bro. Because you can rep multiple different places. Like, I got family from Atlanta. I don't be in Atlanta like that. I got family from Pennsylvania. I used to be in Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? So I could be like, I ain't gonna say I'm from Pennsylvania, but yeah, I'll be out there. I got peoples out there. You feel me?
Yeah.
But when you start to, it do have to be a distinguishment between what you repping and what you claiming as where you're from. And I think that's where Bow Wow went wrong. But my thing is, I wouldn't even have been mad at nobody for, hey, if you from Atlanta and that's what you claim, because we all say the same shit, you from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So if we all saying it, nigga, ain't nobody gonna be mad if you say it. But I do, you know, shout out to Shad Moss, you feel me? No hate, no disrespect. But it is important you hear that message if you come across this.
Shit, come on the pod sometime, man.
Come on the
You
pod,
from Columbus,
man.
right?
Get your ass, hey.
You from Columbus? Come on the pod, man.
Come
we
on
would
the
love to have
pod.
you, man. We would love to have you.
And I guarantee,
love.
see, this my thing too, though. Because we so ingratiated in the community now, like with the millionaires of, but T was saying it best, bro. We ain't really have an entrepreneur wave in Columbus.
Yeah, bro.
Until then.
Bro, I swear to God, bro. Like, I'm going to just speak on my experience, just like meeting with T, A-Mob, Adrian, all of them, bro. They have, like, I'm just talking about just me individually. They have changed the way I look at life. Like, you feel me? Like, my whole mindset is just, that shit is like, it's exposed to that shit. So it's like, that's all I see now. And there's nothing I can do to not see it.
There's
like,
nothing you can't take back none of what you gained from them. My phone going off back there. But the same thing with me, bro. Every day I wake up now.
Yeah.
It's a chance to.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, I'm not looking at days as, oh, I'm waiting for next week when I get paid, or I'm waiting for two. Nah, I'm looking at every day as something that counts toward my future, or it can discount towards my future. So if I ain't working today, I just took a step back. You feel me? If I put in some work today, I took a step forward. And every journey began with one step. You feel me? I done learned so much from T and them. And my only thing is, this ain't no disrespect. We could take it off of Bow Wow at this point. But how you ingratiating in a city and you don't know about T and them?
Yeah, hey, that's
when it come to having motion, bro.
Yeah, hey, no cap.
You know what's crazy, bro? Remember we went to the hookah lounge. I forget what lounge that was. Met a young lady.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm MMM.
No cap.
You feel me? Like
out of the blue.
Out the blue, the first person we spoke to there. And that's not to say that they celebrities or they, you feel me, super known or super notable. It's to say that they got that much motion in the city. Exactly. And if you know what's going on in the city, you should be taught. You should know about at least one of them in that circle. You feel me?
But look, it goes back to the law of attraction. Because look, we're attracted to shit like that.
Yeah, though.
Niggas that's not attracted to shit like that, it's not gonna come, bro.
You know what's crazy?
It's all natural too. It's not like we're not going out our way to do that. It fucking happens.
Yeah, but it's so crazy though, cause remember when we had shout out Christian, shout out Ari, we had them up here for the we was talking about Sexy Red.
Oh yeah.
The people that was attracted to them clips that we put out was a whole different
demographic.
It ain't the demographic that we speak to every time we go live, and the people that came out to the day one gatherings. You feel me? So it's like, depending on what audience you're trying to serve, that's who you're gonna attract.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, you got to think about who got the most money to spend. Am I trying to? Because I'm trying to make money.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to cater to motherfuckers with money. Or motherfuckers that's willing to spend money, see it worth it to spend. You feel me? So I say all that to say, Bow Wow, at some point you gonna come across STB Network. Somebody you know, if you really tapped into where you from, which is, in your words, is Columbus. You tapped in, STB Network gonna come across your line one day. You feel me? And you need to you feel, I ain't gonna say you need to, but we'll love to have you.
Man, we would love to have you, man. This is our shit, this is our what you call it? When you bring somebody on, when you try to ask them.
Invitation.
This our invitation,
This our invitation.
man. Bow Wow, if you see this, man, you from Columbus, you know, you feel
Formal
me? It's all
invitation.
love. We love you. You know,
We
you
got
love the city.
we got merch for you. But we was just singing your song on the live stream, bro. Like it ain't no disrespect, but it's also, you feel me?
You gotta see the perspective we're
Gotta see
looking at it from too.
Iron sharpen iron, man.
Yeah.
So we gonna sharpen you up. You feel me? I do want to ask you this, and I don't wish no harm on nobody. Do you think with him saying what he said, he could have a unwelcoming,
From other people? Yeah. I feel like, bro, the thing is, the way I look at it, like just in life, when you talk crazy like that, it's like you're welcoming in the negativity and the bullshit. Like you got to be careful what you say.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did. You insulted us and then said, let's bridge the gap.
Not saying I'm not a nigga. I'm not doing none of that shit. Like that's not even.
And
me.
we don't want that to happen to nobody.
I understand how karma works and all that. I ain't got time for that shit. But other people, they got time for that. You just gotta be careful.
You know
man.
what's crazy? It go back to, you just said it, the law of attraction. That's the law of attraction. When you speak like that, you attract the energy that's
Exactly.
You feel me, associated with that. So when you start talking about until you get 10, 14 million, you bigger than me. Until then, shut the fuck up, y'all little niggas, this. All right, bro, because not everybody is little niggas. You feel me? And it's a lot of niggas that's in the city making millions. Shout out to T, shout out to Adrian, shout out Amyr, DJ, you feel me? Like, it's niggas that's still here that's making multiple millions of dollars.
Yeah.
That did not have to leave. So you can't be talking to them when you say little niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you talking to the general population. And I'm telling you, I don't know the Columbus that he might have grew up in, because he got me by like, I'll say probably like 10 years. He got me by a little bit. I don't know the Columbus that he grew up in. I know the Columbus today. You better not play around,
be careful, man.
Do not play around, bro. Like, that's not a game. We're not a game. We got a lot more emotion than we get credit for. And it's a lot of shit going on here outside of LeBron James and the Buckeyes. So if you just think you about to hop on the bandwagon because of the Buckeyes, bro, it's a lot more shit going on out here, bro. Facts. You feel me? And I'm glad to be a part of that. To like the day one gala, bro.
That shit was fucking beautiful. Man.
But that was legendary though, bro.
Oh my God.
Who's doing shit like that in their own city? Yeah. And you just you know what I'm saying, bro? Did Bow Wow do something like that in Columbus, bro? Because at this point, are we doing more for the city than Shad? Like, what's going on, bro? We ain't millionaires, but we doing a lot more for the city than you is. So it's like, but yeah, come back to the city. Because you know what's crazy? I don't even feel like it's just the Buckeyes winning the championship, Brian, Cat Williams, Deja. I feel like we got momentum right now. Like Columbus is on, we bubbling right now. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So it's like, it's not even just the fact that the Buckeyes won the shit. I think he been start wanting to like reclaim Ohio.
Yeah,
because we've been on the rise for a little second now. You feel me?
But that was like the tip of the iceberg. He was like, "Oh yeah, now I'm on
it's
that
over
bit.
with."
Yeah,
and it's ironic. He's saying he did that for the city. Nigga, you was in Atlanta watching the game.
Yeah, bro, what you doing, bro?
Like,
come on,
you didn't come to Columbus to watch it. And I know the game was in Atlanta, but come on now. That's the one Ohio State game that we see you at. You feel me? Like,
and again, we is not hating.
We not hating, bro. We just bro. This is regular conversation.
Yeah,
I want to rub somebody the wrong way so they can accept the invitation to come have a conversation with us.
Facts.
Because we not trying to talk about no popping balloons and who the baddest bitch in the we not. That's not the conversations we having up here, bro. You feel me? It's self elevation. It's bag secure talk. Oh, you feel me? That's the type talk we have with this motherfucker. But yeah, man.
Hey, but I just want to talk about the day one gala, man. Like, I'm not trying to toot our own horn or whatever, but I mean, shit, we did that shit, and it's like we got to really look at what exactly we did, because like think about everybody that bought a ticket, and think about how they got like affected, inspired, motivated in some type of way just attending that event. And like we gotta feel good about that. Like,
you gotta feel good about it off the strength of motherfuckers really didn't know whether to take us that serious yet.
Exactly.
And then you at the event, and it's like, nah, it ain't nothing to play with about STB.
Everybody trim.
Yeah, like everybody came trim.
Yeah.
Everybody posted up. Like once you seen the banner and you seen the fits, and all right, this ain't nothing to play with no more. Let me at least, because what starts to happen is, bro, when the ball get rolling and you pick up momentum, there's gonna be people that's jumping on the bandwagon.
It's natural.
That's natural.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was once us with crypto.
Yeah.
That's people right now with crypto now. You feel me? Like you see momentum in something and then people join on. There's nothing wrong with that. But seeing it happen and seeing your membership or your community grow before your own eyes. Like we actually watched our community grow.
Exactly.
We seen people that I had never seen some of these people. You feel me? Columbus is a big city, so you gonna meet and see people that you've never met. And when you getting out of your comfort zone, you gonna see a lot of people that you've never met. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people got brought out of their comfort zone to come to that day one gala. And the thing that I think is so remarkable about it, we still young niggas, bro.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
So it was people that it was a lot of young men there, young men and women, and that. The reason I think it's legendary is because in the city, bro, that's not like
It's not. This is not normal. It's not. You don't see this.
it's not normal at
Like
all.
I've never seen anything like this in the city. Like real shit. Like I've never seen nothing like this. Like, and we're the ones doing it. It feels good. It's something special.
And that ain't to take away from nobody that's
Yeah.
doing it. Matter of fact, if you are somebody that's doing it, because we gonna do it so much better next time.
Yeah, this is STB. We doing this shit. This shit about to be regular, man.
This
you
is
better
about to
come
be
in the
regular.
suit. You better have that shit on.
30-day
Shit.
challenge coming soon too. We got to
Yeah.
speak on that
Okay.
too. But shout out to Yana. I did want to say shout out to Yana Styles. We wanted you at the gala. We didn't get you there, but we got to do something with her. Shout out to
Damn, she would have snapped too.
She would have snapped, bro.
Damn.
She do shit like
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
Like when we had the pod with her, that was the only time I had ever heard of some communal shit like that
Yeah.
before. You feel me? She was doing her shit too, so shout out to her. But 30-day challenge. What you think? So for those of y'all that's not familiar or wasn't around for the last one, we had a 30-day challenge for any STB members. STB ourselves, we committed to the challenge for 30 days. No smoking, no drinking. You work out 4 times a week.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
3-4 times a week, 30 minutes of reading every day, and establish a morning and nightly routine. And we stuck to that for 30 days. And
I ain't gonna lie, I was like a good, like, I'm gonna say 80, 85%. I ain't gonna lie, I fucked up, but
85 is better than 0, though.
yeah, exactly.
85 is better than 0. And that's really the whole thing, the whole goal of this shit. You feel me? We was saying it then. This challenge ain't for us. Y'all don't gotta show us y'all's progress. Show yourself.
Yeah, it's
You
you.
feel
Are
me?
you lying to yourself? You being real with yourself? It's
Are
that
you
simple.
are you lying to yourself, or are you being
And nobody
real
else
with
gonna
yourself?
know that. It's only you that's gonna know that.
And you know what's crazy, bro? When you have a real challenge and you really gotta. I don't think people sit with themselves no more, bro. I think everything that
Bro,
people
what?
do is shared to social
Yeah,
media.
it's bro. This shit, bro. There's people out there that can't eat without being on their phone, bro. And it's like, I don't know. It's like it's not even their fault. It's normal now. Like people can't eat. People can't fucking. It's everything, bro. Like,
Bro, I think TV is so dead right now. Like you don't hear about too many crazy shows or nothing like
yeah,
that.
just
no
look
more.
at sports ratings. That shit down.
Because people's attention span
It's
is
fucked.
fucked.
Oh my god.
Bro, I seen some shit like the kids in school today, dumb as fuck. These little niggas retarded out here. Like,
Bro, they grew up with a tablet, bro. I have a niece, bro. She literally is on the tablet every day, and it's like, it's just it's the culture. It's you feel me? It's the lifestyle now. It's like,
bro, they haven't. It's sad, but I ain't gonna say it's sad. It's evolution.
yeah,
But we grew up without all this technology. We was going outside and doing shit. We got phones, like smartphones, when we was teenagers.
Exactly. I had a flip. My first ever phone was a Razor, man.
Yeah, first ever phone was
That Obama phone.
Like I had some shit called it might have been T-Mobile, but it was like, where you at?
Oh yeah. What was that?
Bro, I don't know what
talking
that
about.
shit was, nigga.
I know that sound. Like
Dad never know nothing about that.
No cap, bro. Oh my
Nigga, that
God.
bitch ain't had no flip or nothing. It was just a miniature house phone for real. Like that bitch was, you couldn't break it, none of that shit. Niggas was buying ringtones, all type of shit. Now you don't hear none of that. They don't live in this lifestyle, or they will never experience the lifestyle that we grew up experiencing. And I think we do have to get in the benefit of the doubt in that regard. But it's like, bro, y'all ain't lived a day without y'all's phone, without y'all's tablet, to the point where y'all expect this shit.
Yeah.
Niggas didn't expect to have no phone until they was 13, 14, 15.
Bro,
Even then.
I ain't get my first like good phone, like iPhone, until I was like fucking 15.
15, 16.
Yeah.
These niggas coming out the womb with it. Like
Okay.
PS5 for the 4-year-old. He ain't gotta know how to play it. Like what, bro? Niggas don't realize that. But I ain't gonna lie too, bro. Because I think that's a result of parenting. And I think parents then got to the point, like, it's always been the case, like, kids can influence their parents to do shit that they don't want to do. It shouldn't be like that. But if your parents ain't strict enough or stern enough, then they gonna spend $1,000 on these shoes that they know they wouldn't normally spend, but you just, they trying to make you happy, you feel me? So now, parents got their kids in fucking Rick Owens, Gucci,
Bro.
fucking pulling up Lambo at the height. You can't afford none of that.
I'm happy I'm not a kid in this era.
Bro,
Nigga, what?
I'm happy I'm not a parent.
No cap.
The parents dealing with it the worst, I think, because y'all gotta live above y'all's means for your child.
Yeah.
So now, not only do your child have this absurd sense of well-being and idea of what money is, and they think they can just afford whatever because parents is getting it for them, I think they're gonna be worse off. They already got less work ethic. They already have a worse attention span. They reading and doing arithmetic at a worse level, all-time low. You feel me? I think where we headed is supreme poverty, bro. And I think everybody in the nation at some point is gonna need is gonna be eligible for like Section 8 or some type of government assistance type
Some
shit.
type of fucking mental disorder.
Yeah, or something, okay?
Yeah.
And you can't lock everybody up for a mental disorder. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of what be going. I ain't gonna lie to this shit. Like America is its own TV show. That's what's the TV show right here. Like, bro, you got Diddy, Thug.
It's like characters, it's like episodes, like
No cap. Like my nigga Donald Trump, bro. What?
Bro, we got Trump as a president. That shit is crazy.
That's
when you
a
think
character.
About it. That's a fucking character.
That's a
bro.
character, nigga.
Shit is crazy.
Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, characters, nigga. Some of this shit not even real. Like this shit is an alternate universe, bro. And I think that's why I be so content with my life, bro. Like I don't never got to be rich, famous, or none of that. I'm rich already. You feel me? I'm not the most well off financially, but I'm not broke at all.
Yeah.
But I'm cool where I'm at because I would hate to even get rich and now motherfuckers expect me to. Bro, I used to always think if I was to get famous, bro, I'm not gonna know who here for my money and fame or who here naturally.
I don't think you can really there's no way to really like
tell.
Yeah, there's no way.
You gotta meet who you gonna be. Like after I get famous, whoever I was already friends with, I'm not friends with nobody else no more. Like,
exactly.
These the only people I'm willing to be friends with.
Yeah, but I always like, especially like when I be around like T and them, I just be thinking like how they be thinking. I do that shit all the time. I just be like, damn, how do they know if that nigga is on some bullshit or if this nigga like how like there's no way you could really tell. Like
it's no way, but it's also since it's no way, I'm gonna stick to what I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna stick to what I know
to
because
the same people. Yeah,
you feel me? It ain't no. Bro, I remember we was over there. I went over to Adrian's house, cause him and Keon had invited me, and they was talking about some wild dude that was at one of their events, and Adrian was like, "Damn, that's who that was." Whole time he done took a picture with dude. And dude was wild. Like dude was like, he had money or whatever, but he was just doing wild shit. I ain't gonna say none of, you feel me, because fuck around be watching or something.
Yeah.
But they found out who it was. So Adrian like, damn, let me go delete the picture. You feel me? Like, but
He did
at the
something
same
crazy.
time, it's like, bro, he didn't really have no idea of who bro was. But in order for bro to even get around him, he had to come to Adrian's event.
Exactly.
And so that's like, yeah, I may not be able to control everybody around, but at the very, if you really want to get me, you gonna have to come through some shit that, you feel me? Like you gonna have to really want it type
Exactly.
shit. They gonna have to wear a suit and buy a ticket and all.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
feel me?
You gotta
Like,
buy a ticket. No cap.
so it's like if you got them type of precautions, that is a way of shaping your reality, bro. I got it, bro. Now I know this nigga gonna see it because I just found out that he be watching the pod. But I got into it with a couple of my friends for not being at the day one gala.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have got into it.
Cause
With
I feel you on that. Like I felt some type of way, but it's like that's life, bro.
it's
like,
life,
you
bro.
can't-
And it's like it still got sold out. So you would have took
Exactly.
a seat away from somebody that wanted to be there. So I'm glad you wasn't there. But my thing was, you told me you was gonna come, and bro,
Oh, they cap. Yeah.
they capped. But then, so you know you got them friends. You can go a while without speaking to them, and once y'all talk again, it's like nothing ever.
Yeah.
That's how our relationship is. We hadn't spoke for a while, bro. Like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Like 2 weeks.
That's not long.
No. That's not all right.
Oh, I thought-
yeah, no. Because that's not a while. That's because it done been longer than that. That's not a while. You're right.
I'm thinking you about to say like a couple months. Or,
No. It had been a while because he had just got out the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it had been a while. We spoke after he got out the hospital. I came and seen him and everything. And then we had stopped speaking for the next couple weeks. And then the gala had came. He had told me weeks ago he would be at the gala. Wasn't there, you feel me? So I said something. And then it turned into everybody saying a whole bunch of shit. And my thing be like, I take pride in the fact that we talk for a living. We podcast and all that shit. Like, we do this for a living. But I do take pride in the fact that I can address things, even if, because sometimes I get fiery and I get fired up, and I shouldn't. But I have the ability to have real conversations without
It getting crazy.
it getting crazy, bro. And I be peeping, bro. A lot of people don't have that ability, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm happy you said that because with me, it's like if I'm trying to if I'm about to get in it with somebody and I know like the type of person they is, I'm not even going to bother to even say anything because it's like
It ain't gonna go nowhere.
yeah, exactly. I ain't got time for that shit.
I got
bro.
a desired result, and me knowing your character,
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it alone. And see that, and that was what I was trying to explain to them because we got into it, and it was like, damn, bro, we ain't spoken in a while. This, and that. What be going on? And I'm trying to explain to him, like, bro, I don't have no issue with that. But if you had an issue with it, you should have told me.
Yeah.
And if you didn't have an issue with it, you should have left it alone. Because there's always gonna be times where you got an issue with somebody, or something rubs you the wrong way, but you choose internally to leave it alone and get over it.
Exactly.
And I think that's a part of being a man and being a good friend, being a good person. If you are somebody that feels that, because the only reason I'm bringing this up, because somebody called me non-confrontational. And that's the furthest thing from who I am. Like, that's the last thing that you could ever call me if you really know me. And my only thing is, I'm not here to diss nobody, disrespect nobody, or none of that. But if you call somebody non-confrontational because they choose to get over a problem or get over...
Wait, so it's like basically they saying like, why didn't you say anything? Basically,
They're saying, why didn't I say nothing before the day one gala? Or why didn't I say...
but you did.
I did, right? So that's my thing. So when the day one gala came and what happened. I said what I said, but it wasn't that I was being non-confrontational. That was actually confrontational. It was just in a subtle way. It wasn't in a disrespectful way. Now there are other things, you know what I'm saying, where I could have felt the way a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But if I choose to, like you said, not say nothing and get over it on my own, I don't think that's being non-confrontational. I think that's just being a bigger person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
100%.
saying? And I think that gets confused a lot of times. Like people think, oh, you not trying to address the issue or you not trying to have the conversation. Sometimes people just don't think that there's no result that they desire that they're going to get out of it, and so they leave it alone.
Exactly. Now it's not only the result, but it's like energy, bro. Just putting that shit out. It's like that shit is it takes like a load off of you, like energy wise. Like it depletes your energy. Just being on that shit. So sometimes it's better off just letting it go.
Let that shit go, because on the flip side of that, if I was to want to have a conversation with somebody that I can't see myself having a cordial conversation with, and I just keep carrying that load with me, eventually I might blow up on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get rid of that shit sometimes.
Yeah, not only that, but people got to understand, like, other people got their own lives too. Like, you know what? You feel me? Like,
people
everybody
got their own life.
Everybody got something they going through. Like people is not gonna be like 100% all the time. Like, you feel me? Sometimes a motherfucker gonna be also like just bullshit. Like, naturally, it's not really bullshit.
Natural.
It's
just they not at 100% right now. They might be operating at 5%, nigga.
But that's emotional intelligence. Like, a lot of people don't have that emotional intelligence to really understand that.
A lot of people can't. A lot of people can't read the room, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if the LA fires is going on, and every news network you see, every Instagram post you see got something to do with the LA fire.
And the tree's not burning.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the tree's not something, you gotta look at something. You feel me?
Come on, man. And I'm not even trying to get on no conspiracy thing. Just look
we don't
up,
gotta
man.
get on none of that. But it's certain shit that's like, just look at it.
Yeah,
you feel me?
It's common sense.
It's common sense. Not everybody, and that go into, bro, you can't allow social media or the government or a news network to form your opinion for you. Yeah. Everybody different. Everybody got their own shit going on.
Exactly.
You gotta have emotional intelligence for yourself and for other people, and you gotta think for yourself, bro. Gotta think for yourself. You feel me? Like, it might be somebody out there. We might be in a minority that's actually giving Bow Wow his credit. You feel me? Mm-hmm. A lot of motherfuckers just was like, nigga, you ain't from Columbus, nigga. Get your whole ass out of you.
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
He was getting a lot of that, and that's why I asked you, do you think he gonna have an unwelcoming, not invitation, but
experience,
an unwelcoming experience? Because I don't want to put, God forbid, anything fatal happen, but I mean, nigga, if
gotta watch out what you say.
Yeah, and you can't be. Hey, don't go be rich and go stand on Livingston. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be retarded.
Hey, may
you know
God be with you.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it might be people out there that's like, nah, I want to make sure Bow Wow cool when he get here, or I want to make sure nobody do nothing to Bow Wow. You feel me? Or I can't wait for Bow Wow to get back. That's my favorite artist. You feel me? Like, you don't gotta feel how you see everybody else feeling. You feel me? Because it's a lot of people. But I seen people posting the Bow Wow shit from Columbus, like, damn, I'm disappointed in you, Bow Wow, this, and that. You don't even give a fuck about Bow. You feel me? Like, you don't be disappointed in a nigga you ain't never gave a fuck about.
They probably didn't even know he was from here.
Didn't even know nothing about like, now he coming back. You talking about, oh, stay over there. Man, shut all that shit up. You feel me? Don't take on the ideas of somebody else, bro. Think for yourself and read the room, man. Got to be able to read the room, man. Shout out to Beyond. Shout out Kev, man. I don't want to go too crazy on this, you feel me? Because we dolo on this bitch, but that was a fire pod. We was in this bitch going crazy.
That was good.
Shout out MWM.
Shout out MWM Sandbox Podcast.
MWM Sandbox Podcast. Shout out MMM. Shout out A-Mob, Beyond, Kev, Dooski. Shout out Amyr Law. Y'all go tap into that pod. We just dropped that today. It's fire. Tons of information in there. Tons of fire in there, you feel me? And yeah, man, STB, we out.
We out.